As one of two prominent industry offerings along with Boeing-Sikorsky's Defiant X, Bell's V-280 represents an effort to engineer new, paradigm-changing tilt-rotor technology. Creators of the V-280 envisioned a new tilt-rotor configuration able to blend airplane-like speeds with a helicopter-like ability to hover and maneuver close to the ground. Combining an ability to mass combat power with unprecedented speeds can introduce new tactical dynamics, such as an ability to conduct surprise attacks, rescue injured soldiers faster, and conduct multiple quick-strike air assault raids in close coordination. Bell's V-280 is engineered to bring this mass-speed combination into operational combat by optimizing speed and agility. Harvesting lessons learned over decades of successful tilt-rotor performance with the V-22 Osprey, Bell engineers embarked upon a mission to architect a high-speed, long-range utility aircraft capable of unprecedented aerial agility in an airframe capable of landing within the same footprint as the existing Army UH-60 Blackhawk. While the Osprey has massed combat power over extended ranges for years, developers of the V-280 sought to advance upon the tilt-rotor technology to converge lethal power at extended ranges and high speeds. Blackhawk replacement. U.S. Army has selected Bell Textron's V-280 Valor tilt-rotor as its future long-range assault aircraft, or FLRAA. The aircraft manufacturer announced. Bell is a subsidiary of Textron. The decision for the aircraft, slated to replace the service's aging fleet of UH-60 Blackhawk helicopters, marks the largest rotorcraft buy for the Army in about 4 decades. The initial $232 million contract will cover the design and manufacture of a virtual prototype of the tilt-rotor aircraft. Under the contract announced Monday, which is valued up to $1.3 billion should the service exercise options, the Army will replace about 2,000 Blackhawks, providing battlefield troop transport, as well as about 1,200 Apache attack helicopters. Bell is expected to deliver FLRAA prototypes to the Army in 2025. With the aircraft entering the fleet within 5 years, around the same time the Army is expected to field the separate future attack reconnaissance aircraft in development for scouting missions. Future helicopters. Artificial intelligence, AI-enabled algorithms are starting to allow unmanned fighter jets to dogfight against piloted aircraft. This is done through generating the ability of an unmanned system to maneuver, make decisions, and perform analyses faster than a human can. The new Bell tilt-rotor, called the V-280 Valor, is part of the Army's Joint Multi-Role Technology Demonstrator program aimed at establishing requirements and paving the way toward a new future vertical lift aircraft designed to meet a wide range of new requirements. Naturally, speed and agility in these circumstances greatly reduce vulnerability to enemy fire, but in addition to that, Bell developers explain their tilt-rotor has exceptional high-speed maneuvering capabilities made possible by having a wing as the primary lifter in high-speed flight that provides an advantage for avoiding enemy engagements. The V-280 doesn't have large rotor systems with giant masts to worry about during aggressive maneuvering, so if you start taking fire from a threat, you can aggressively bank the aircraft on its side like a fighter jet, allowing you to displace from threat quickly while maintaining a positive energy state on the aircraft. Ultimately, the revolutionary tilt-rotor design of the V-280 achieves transformational speed, range, and agility which greatly enhance the Army's ability to mass combat power on the objective. The V-280 occupies virtually the exact same footprint on the landing zone as the Army's Blackhawk and has demonstrated the agility and maneuverability necessary to operate and survive in low-altitude terrain flight at high speeds and long ranges. As fast as a jet fighter. Bell, the company behind many successful helicopter designs, showed illustrations of 3 new high-speed vertical takeoff and landing (STOL) aircraft concepts during the annual Air Force Association conference. The unique aircraft would combine the hover and maneuver capability of a helicopter with the high flight speed of a jet onto one platform. Bell showed off 3 similar airframes. The smallest would apparently be unmanned, while the larger of the 2 clearly house a cockpit in the airframe nose. The largest of the 3 would apparently be about double the size of the V-22 Osprey, an earlier tilt-rotor aircraft also built by Bell. In theory, Bell's STOL aircraft could operate independently of runways and conduct various missions, including cargo transport, troop insertion, and search and rescue. Though indeed a flexible platform, there may, however, be a problem. In addition to the company's successful V-22 Osprey tiltrotor, the company is also working on another tiltrotor for the Army's future vertical lift program. Their V-280 Valor is a sleek-looking aircraft that, although smaller than the V-22, offers some advantages, including fixed engine nacelles for better performance. Next-generation sensors. The new attack variant is expected to use a modernized or next generation of existing Apache sensors and targeting systems called the Modernized Target Acquisition Designation Site/Pilot Night Vision Sensor, or MTAD/PVS. When it comes to sensors and mission equipment, Bell engineers are building a tiltrotor aircraft with what is called open architecture, meaning software and hardware able to quickly integrate new technologies as they emerge. The concept is to construct a helicopter that is not intended to operate today, but rather advance technology well into the 2030s and beyond. Therefore, it will need to anticipate the weapons, sensors, computer processors, and avionics likely to emerge by the 2030s. Part of this effort includes the integration of a 360-degree sensor suite quite similar to the one used on the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter called a Distributed Aperture Systems, or DAS. This technology will also allow troops riding in the back of the aircraft to wear goggles or a helmet, giving them a view of the surrounding sensor feeds as they transit to a mission. The DAS system will also form the basis of small arms enemy fire detection technology, which will search for and locate the signature of incoming enemy attacks. The sensors will be able to discern the location and heat signature coming from enemy small arms fire, giving the aircraft an opportunity to quickly attack with its weapons, lowering risk of injury to the pilots, crew, and passengers. The V-280 Valor will also have yet to be determined degraded visual environment technology that allows sensors to see through obscurants such as brownout conditions, bad weather, and other impediments to navigation. Part of this will also include a system called controlled flight into terrain, wherein an aircraft has an ability to quickly reroute itself. It is approaching a dangerous obstacle such as a mountain, rock wall, or building structure.